Hi, welcome to Learning for Sustainable Futures Build Your Own Climate Action Youth Forum. This forum has been designed to help you create a flexible and accessible experience for your group. We're going to run you through a few of the elements involved in this forum package, starting with a pre-forum student survey that we ask you to share with your student group that will be participating in this forum. We also have a Climate Change 101 course created by Let's Talk Science that is available for your group to watch before diving into some of the other student workshops. You will be presented with a variety of student workshops on your hub page that we'll dive into a little bit later. And these workshops range in topics and are put on by different organizations across Canada. You can watch these with your students or have your students watch these recordings on their own. And then once they participate in at least 3 of these student workshop recordings, then they can move on to the LSF Action Project Planning Workshop. This workshop runs your students through a variety of ideas and gives them an understanding of how to take on the various steps of planning an action project. Once they continue through these various workshops, then you are eligible to apply for your action project grant, which you can also find the link to on your hub page. Once you obtain your grant, then you can take on your action project. The teachers that will be participating in this youth forum have a variety of professional development material offered on the hub page as well, and some of Learning for Sustainable Futures other resources too that you can check out while your students are watching and engaging in their workshops. Something to know about the workshops is they are approximately 45 minutes long, and they've all been pre-recorded, so you can really follow along according to your schedule at your own leisure and in the comfort of your classroom or whatever space you enjoy. And some of the workshops ask for you to prepare a few simple materials before starting the workshop. So there might be a few printouts, or you may need paper, pen, markers before the workshop, but everything will be written down and available to you before you start. In order to complete the youth forum and to obtain your $200 action project grant, you must participate in at least 3 student workshops and LSF's action project planning workshop as well. A little bit of technical information for you. You will be viewing Zoom webinar recordings, but you do not need a Zoom account to watch. You will simply access a quick form and have to input your name, your school name, and your email address that you registered for, with for the forum so that we can track your progress. And then the Zoom link will be sent to you so you can watch. And if you foresee any problems with technology, please reach out and let us know. And you can reach out to me at the email on the screen. You will see a variety of student workshop titles and descriptions available on the page. So you can peruse through the various themes, topics, and organizations and pick and choose whichever organizations, whichever themes resonate with you and your group, whichever aligns with the interests that you may have. And you'll see that there are grade suggestions offered in accordance with each workshop, and those are merely a suggestion. So if there's a topic that seems interesting and it may be slightly out of the age range for your group, it doesn't mean that your group won't be able to take something out of that workshop. So feel free to either screen the workshop to see if it will be something that feels appropriate for your group, but you are welcome to watch anything that feels interesting to you and engaging. Now, I've mentioned a few times this infamous hub page. You will probably be watching this video on this hub page, so you'll have accessed the link by now, but I just wanted to walk you through a few of the important elements on your hub page. So you'll find all these steps that we have just spoken to in this video on your hub page, the student survey to complete before you begin, your Climate Change 101 course that Let's Talk Science has put together, the variety of student workshops that you can access, the action project planning workshop that you can access, where you can submit a request for your grant, and where you can complete your final report, which you will have to report on the grant, what you've done, the various impacts that you've had, and that share some media, take some photos, take some videos as you're taking on your action project as well. You'll also see on the right-hand side of the page, teacher resources that are made available to you with certain slides and videos and other materials as well. You'll find additional resources such as our R4R resource database. You can find our climate change inquiry guide called Empowering Learners in a Warming World, our Engaging Students in Sustainable Action Projects or ESAP guide, our Canada project, and Green Jobs Adapting to Our Climate Change video series. You will also be able to provide some feedback on this page and see a few examples of action projects from previous years on our Canada project. We've put a few highlights for you. Now, this has been a lot of information, so we're going to wrap it up here, but I just wanted to give you a few additional reminders. So please don't forget to send that pre-survey link to your students before starting. Don't forget to check out Climate Change 101 if you need a little bit of context and to catch your group up, keep them up to speed while they take on a variety of different other climate change topics. And if you are stuck on ideas, what to do to take on an action project, our Canada project is a great source of inspiration. You can search up projects by school name, by region. There's an interactive map so you can see what has been going on in your area. And these exist in French and in English. And most importantly, please enjoy this experience. It will be extremely engaging, very interesting, and will provoke a lot of important discussion with your groups. So have fun.